Okay, hi, how you doing? This is Annette Rivera, aka Dragoness Adalea, reporting to you, Comic-Con 2017. I'm here with John Barty right here, Star Wars extraordinaire critic. We're always getting into, a lot of debates, I should say, in our group called NYC Star Wars Fans, if you want to check us out. And I'm talking a lot about The Last Jedi, and he's telling me to be patient. What do you think, as a fan, what do you think are we expecting for The Last Jedi, though? What are you expecting, Johnny?
Well, I'm telling you this much. If Luke goes bad, I riot. Let's put it that way. And when it comes down to that, I don't mean, suddenly go all violent and everything like that, but I'm just going to, every Star Wars film leading up to the revelation is going to matter to me. Everything beyond the revelation will no longer matter. I'll just disown everything from that point forward because I know how fans are going to be. They're going to be like, oh, I told you so. Luke went bad, all that kind of stuff. But no, somehow I don't think that that's going to happen, but I'm always just very, very cautious in that respect. I don't know what they're going to do with the new films. So it's unless, and that's probably going to be like the only thing that I will want to have spoiled for me before I go to see it.
Well, so you're telling me that basically if Luke Skywalker, son of Anakin Skywalker, which is, how should I say, well, it's not canon anymore, but when we go to back to the Clone Wars, I don't believe that you have seen the Clone Wars. He had one episode that he was balancing himself, the episode with the father, the son, and the daughter, if you recall. He was balancing himself between good and evil, with light and dark. And he was supposed to take over, So now, okay, fast forward, we have Luke Skywalker, which is the son of Anakin again. And how should I say, he should have that same type of, that's force struggle. And these are Skywalkers, man.
Doesn't necessarily matter, though. I mean, he's the one that kind of broke the mold, so to speak. He's the one that's got to represent the light side of the story. He's the hero. And I know for one thing that there's so many fans out there who, like myself, consider him a childhood role model.
Of course. So am I. Hey, Mark Hamill.
Guy.
Yes, he is. He is. Mark Hamill, he's great at playing Luke Skywalker, but I think, like the trailer says, the Jedi must end. I believe
that might be the lead into the gray Jedi thing, where there's no particular side. In they are possibly suggesting that the Force is going to come into balance, and so therefore the sides are likely going to split from there.
Yes. And
they've already destroyed so to speak, they've already destroyed the Sith, so now they have to deal with the Jedi side of the equation. But I don't think that necessarily means it's going to be a radical change in the Luke Skywalker character.
I believe, because the thing is, being that he's Anakin's son, remember Anakin was born from both dark and light. I believe that Luke is carrying this burden, because, like it or not, he's a Skywalker.
Well, obviously, but still, he represents the light side of the equation. You've already had that. Besides, if they did the whole bad guy thing with Luke Skywalker, then fans might accuse the filmmakers and stuff, Disney and so forth, of being repetitive, because you've already had
JJ, listen up, JJ.
You've already had Anakin Skywalker fall from darkness because they wanted to show the story of Darth Vader, or at least that's how George Lucas wanted to see it. Right. But if you're going to do the same thing with Luke Skywalker, for one thing, you're going to upset a massive army of fans, of people that enjoy Luke Skywalker the way he is, and there's no need for any kind of fan pressure to make him go bad.
I think everybody was quite upset at the fact that Harrison Ford, a.k.a. Han Solo, was no longer, well, spoiler alert, he died. Kylo Ren killed him, and that was a big surprise right there. So to think Luke Skywalker can actually turn into the dark side and the light, in between, a balance. They said it in the trailer. AKA the Gray Jedi. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Right. Well, the whole Gray Jedi thing, I mean, it's purely, wait, hold it. It's purely a canon thing. It's not a canon thing. I got to scratch that. That's actually a fan thing for the moment, unless they decide to reveal otherwise in the next couple of films. All right? So it's just a matter of being patient and waiting to see what they reveal in the actual film rather than reading into so many fan theories that, you know, it's like...
Big shout out to Collider.
Let's just wait until the film is done and has been released, and then we can talk about all the theories.
I get your point. I see your point too as well, and being that basically, as a Star Wars fan, as a diehard Star Wars fan, I see your point. And your point is well taken, but I still believe that basically maybe Luke will find some type of balance in between. Not that he turns all the way darky, Luke Skywalker, Sify, whatever they call it, gray, you know.
He goes down this, you don't want to see him go down the Sith road, but you do want to see him manifest a balance.
Exactly. My point.
By me as well.
My point. So, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And we have right here Charlie Poser. He's a good friend of mine.
So what do you think is going to happen? What kind of power is Luke going to show in Episode 8?
That's a damn good question. Pardon my French. I don't know. I mean, they demonstrated the business of in the Force Unleashed. I'm kind of figuring that maybe they'll do something along the lines of Luke having enough power to be able to bring down a Star Destroyer.
That would be good.
Right.
That would be cool.
And, you know, JJ was talking about the business of Luke stepping away because he felt like he was amassing so much power. So I'm one of those few people who did not complain about the fact that Luke didn't say anything. That
Are you kidding me?
He didn't say anything because he left, and it was actually a sales prerogative for them to do this because they need to get us in the theater to see the next one, to know exactly what he said.
He could have said, did it come with a hand? Hello? Who are you? Or get out of here. Get off of my lawn.
No. All things considered, you know, it's just something that keeps us waiting. Let us know what Luke is thinking. It's a very Lady or the Tiger kind of an ending, and it's you know, it's got a lot of resonance. I tell you, when I first saw that film, when I first saw The Force Awakens, when I saw him bring his hood down, I kid you not, I got a lump in my throat. I felt very, very emotional about the deal. It was very, very.
Of course I did. Who wouldn't cry, man? If you don't cry, or if you don't choke, if you don't have a goosebump, you're not a Star Wars fan.
Exactly.
But here is the question of the years. Who is Rey?
You know what? I'm not even going to venture a guess. I'd rather the movies reveal exactly who Rey's heritage belongs. I'm not going to stress any particular character. It could be anybody. They could say the same thing, that the character was immaculately conceived, although I am of the opinion, and I have held to this opinion, that...
immaculately conceived as Anakin was.
No. You have to look at it this way.
Another Force child.
One of the original thoughts that George had, and George actually said he left it to the fans, was that Anakin was the result of, the midichlorians being manipulated to produce life.
Yes.
So it is very possible that the Emperor, Palpatine, used the midichlorians, used that power to create life, to generate the womb within Shmi Skywalker, and thereby conceiving the womb. And then it's very possible that Palpatine mind tricked Shmi into forgetting the fact that he was there, or either that or he just did it from afar. You don't know. This is one of the things that George Lucas left in our heads, so to speak. Let us make our own judgment. How do you think Anakin was conceived? Was it truly an immaculate conception, or was it something that the Emperor did? And he did hint to this.
And also, it's the same when in Revenge of the Sith as well, when she was taking, you know how they cut it? It seems like the theory that the Emperor is taking Padme's life force and putting it into Vader.
Right.
That's also like, it never got explained. So
Yes.
it was also the same theory with Rey as well. So, or with Anakin, like you said. So it might be true with Rey as well. That's what I think.
That's it's an absolutely illogical assumption to make. I mean, it could go anywhere. I'd rather, though, that the movie make that decision. I'd rather that it be revealed within the course of the movie rather than go with fan rumors, so to speak. I mean, there's obviously fans are entitled to whatever rumors they wish, but in the end, I would prefer personally that the movie reveal it. I would much rather wait. I would much rather be patient in that respect.
Like I said again, I'm all for fan rumors because they help us. He's not.
It's all about speculation here.
Shout out to the guys at Collider. Love you guys.
We love you too.
No offense, Collider. That's just the way I feel. Demonizing me. You're such a Sith. You're such a Sith.
I'm not a Sith.
I like Collider. I watch him every single week.
Again, no offense to Collider. It's just the way I feel. That's all.
Yeah.
Ken Knapsack.
I actually like when they.
Better than I do.
I actually like when they actually do the competition and stuff. And freaking this guy, what's his name again? Sam Whitworth. How can I forget? It's my boy. He just aces everybody. But he lost by one question last in 40th in celebration. I don't. He does. Another guy passed. We should have put a sign, we see people passing by and stuff like that. What do you expect from low budget, Charlie's trying to get out, Hey, JJ, this is your man.
Thank you.
He's looking for a job, man.
Your editor here.
So this is us at New York Comic Con 2017.
NYC Star Wars fans.
This is for NYC Star Wars fan, which was found by who?
Me,
No one.
actually.
Right over there.
Yes, I am.
Close up on her.
Close up?
Come on.
Okay.
You gotta go in front of a camera. There's no close up. It's low budget.
Don't
Me. Out.
And I joined here. From Thailand. So she's really got an effect on me.
Shout out to Thailand.
So what can you leave?
I love the food from Thailand, man. When you go to get some Thai food, man.
It's good, but the food here it's Americanized.
I know, but I want some good Thai cooking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's this lo mein that's made. I tried it from Thailand.
Lo mein is Chinese.
I know, but I know it's some type of noodles. Gotta love Asians.
Okay, Addie.
Okay, bye. So the start.
I do love them, because I'm all for, like Asian tradition.
So may the force be with us. Always. Bye bye from New York Comic Con 2017. Thank to Annan again.
Force be with you.
Yeah, it's made of
Always.
Yeah, always and forever. And